All right, the Kingsport Chamber Annual Dinner is coming up next Friday. Huge event, more than 1,700 people. That means 1,700 appetizers, 1,700 dinners, and 1,700 desserts. And this morning, we're honored to have with us the chef in charge of it all. We have Meadowview's executive chef, David Mast, along with the general manager, Ramona Jackson, here with us. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us, Amy.
We're getting close to game time. It's like your Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, we're running into almost a week away.
Are you excited?
Very excited. We were receiving in the product and stuff this week and starting to kind of put hands on it, organize it, get it broken out. So when it comes to the week of, it's a little more smooth sailing instead of kind of being hectic.
Yeah. And Ramona, of course, this is not your first rodeo. You've been doing this for a while, pulling it together at Meadowview. Has to be just amazing to see it all come together, like all the planning and the work that goes into it.
It absolutely is, and the team is so excited. The event ends, and already there's talk about the next year. So we have been preparing many, many months for upcoming Friday.
And this is a big year for you because not only are you hosting it, but you are the incoming chair.
I am. It's super exciting to do that. We live in such a wonderful community, and the Chamber does so many wonderful things for our community, and I'm just honored to be a part of that.
Oh, and I'm telling you, they're going all out this year, as they do every year. You always say that. You're always topping yourselves. But tell us a little bit about the menu that you guys put together, because the kitchen looks absolutely amazing.
So on the menu, so I started back in October, and one of the first words I heard out of her mouth and everybody else's mouth was the chamber dinner.
Yes.
And in my head, I'm like, oh, we got time for that. And no, we didn't.
No.
So we kind of came together with the menu. In the past, we've done it's my understanding, we've done single protein type entrees, and we're wanting to look to try to break it up a little bit this year. So we went with a duo petite filet and chicken breast. What kind of allowed us to do that is we were going to move towards the Caesar salad family style versus a plated salad that, from my understanding, has been there in years past. What that does is it takes up about 5 people 2 days just to make all those salads. And when we go with the family style salad, it promotes more of a community around the table, and it also frees up those hands to focus on the main dish, that type of stuff. We're able to put together these nice shooters because we have the hands free to do it versus in the past 5 people 2 days is they just got to do salads.
And chef, before we get to that Caesar salad, you mentioned these little shooters that are absolutely beautiful. Tell me a little bit about what you guys have put together over here.
All right, so over here on your right, it'll be the crudité shooter. So that's just kind of a classical French word. It basically means vegetables and dip. You can go with a vinaigrette. In our case, we're using a ranch sauce. Effectively, it means dip and vegetables, and you can play with it any way you want, make it look pretty in shooter glasses and all that fun stuff.
I was going to say veggies and dip, but like the presentation here is the A+, right? You guys are always going for that look, and it's easy to eat as well.
Lots of color. And again, you did say it was a special year since I am going to be the chair. So we have to go all out.
You have to, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. And then we have these little shooters, also Chris's favorite. He absolutely loved those.
Yes, so we've got they're the caprese shooters, grape tomato, mozzarella balls. It's a basil pesto that will be nut-free to keep tree nuts out of the dish this year. And then it's get a little drizzle of olive oil and balsamic.
Oh, all right. Well, let's start your Caesar salad. Love that you're doing family style. I think that's so trendy right now.
All right. We'll snag our lettuce here.
So the Caesar salad will be on the table, and everybody can just kind of pass it around.
And so we've got our lettuce here in the bowl. Don't know how well you can see it.
And chef, all your dressings, I know you guys are so proud of the dressings and the sauces that you make there at Meadowview.
Yes, so this is our house Caesar dressing. If you want to taste it outside of the chamber dinner, we serve it at the Meadows restaurant each evening for our dinner service, so feel free to come on by. It'll be same dressing, same croutons, same romaine lettuce. So we'll give it a little toss here.
That would make it look so easy. I would have had more romaine on the floor.
I got one piece down there. So we'll get our lettuce into the bowl. We'll move that off screen. And we'll dress it up with a little bit of shaved Parmesan. Once again, we'll try to keep the food in the dish, unlike I'm doing here.
Beautiful.
And then with our house-made Parmesan croutons, we'll go on.
Also amazing.
And then that's our Caesar salad.
The croutons that you guys made, you can tell you're making those back there by, I mean, all of the little details that go into your dinner too.
Yes,
Pretty
absolutely.
spectacular.
So we tear up the bread by hand to give it that kind of torn look instead of dicing it up with a knife. It just brings that level to it.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. Okay, well, we're going to come back a little later on in the show because we haven't even gotten to the main dish yet, and we're talking desserts. We've got our good friends here from Meadowview. Thanks so much for joining us. Again, if you would like more information, tickets are still available to the Kingsport Chamber Dinner coming up next Friday night. You can sit down and enjoy this meal with your friends and family right there during that special event.